Hey Journal, what's up? This weekend was the first Girl Scout trip of the year, and we went to Camp Jellystone, which is 2 hours away. Camp Jellystone is supposed to be the real live version of Camp Jellystone from the cartoon show Yogi Bear. And there are actually two guys walking around in a Yogi Bear and a boo-boo suit, and they go and say hi to people and approach you like this. Yeah, it's really weird. But there's a really cool water slide. So on Saturday, we went to the lake and just went down the slide like a bajillion times. Eventually, that got kind of boring for us, so we decided to start playing Truth or Dare. Everyone just kept picking truth, so I just kept asking obnoxious questions. Questions like, have you ever had an orgasm? Half the troop didn't even know what it was, so it was even more funny. I was the only one to pick Dare, and guess what they dared me to do? I got dared to go up to the 15-year-old lifeguard sitting on top of the slide and say, "Hey, sexy," before launching myself down the slide. I didn't realize how embarrassing it would be when I got back up there. I just kind of acted like nothing happened. However, the lifeguard seemed kind of intrigued. Allison even gave him a fake number to call me on. Then our troop leader found out about it and then went up to him and personally delivered the message that it was just a joke. Troop leaders ruin everything. But it wasn't over yet. He ended up being our lifeguard over at the pool, and all of his friends were there. Abby and Allison started talking to them and even invited them to our cabin for dinner. We were all there to earn our cooking badge that weekend, and I was making chicken cordon bleu. But our Saturday got way more interesting after dinner at the karaoke party going on in the dining hall. I sang 2 songs. The first one was our troop leader's idea. She had the whole troop go up and sing Aretha Franklin's Respect. Nobody actually knew any of the words besides the chorus or how the song even went. But then me, Allison, Melissa, and Mariah got together and sang a song that we actually knew. We did a metal-esque screamo version of Blink-182's All the Small Things. We sang it like, all the small things. And what do you know? Sexy Bob, as we called the lifeguard, and all of his friends were there. Me and Abby sort of flirted with his one friend who had a cute southern accent, but Sexy Bob was acting so awkward the entire time. He couldn't even look me in the eyes. My God, I seriously wasn't serious. So we eventually got bored of karaoke and of boys, and we just grabbed some glow sticks and went to go rave in the forest. And then this morning, a bunch of us set out to the dining hall again for some sacred coffee. We encountered Sexy Bob and his buddies in a golf cart on the way back, and luckily, Anna's mom was not there to see this. "Hey, sexy," the boys all shouted as they passed us by in their golf cart. "Hey, sexier," I called back. As they drove on, I ran after them and shouted, "I love you!" I can't believe Abby told them where we were staying. That was the dumbest thing ever. But I also can't believe that Mariah left them her real cell phone number on the door of our cabin before we left. Was I cheating on Damien? I can't really say. Nothing really happened, and besides, it was only a dare. But speaking of Damien, I was so bummed out on Friday when his number washed off of my hand. But then as soon as I got home, I checked the caller ID and his number was there, so I called him immediately. We talked a lot about the White Stripes, and I listened to him play guitar, and I told him a little bit about the trip, but I left out the minor details. So stay tuned for the next episode of Girl Scouts Gone Wild. Ew, I don't mean it like that.